Mike?
Okay, Coach, on your right, on the
Yeah, Bob, your press really hurt him in Norman, not so much in Morgantown, and then again tonight. What was the difference in the efficiency of your press?
We changed some things. Obviously, watched the film, both games, and just made a couple subtle changes. I'm blessed. I've got a great staff that they're great basketball guys. And so we sat there together last night. Well, I guess it was this morning, and just talked about making just a few things. And these guys are great. They we don't do a lot of things well, but we really do compete, and we just kind of challenged them to compete a little bit harder, do a better job guarding the ball.
okay, on the far right.
Yeah, Bob, I think when you guys played Morgantown, Jevin was a little bit beat up. And just how much of a difference health-wise was he tonight?
Jay Sean?
I thought it was Jevin who was kind of...
No, it wasn't Jay. It was Jay Sean was coming off a sprained ankle, sprained it in Texas. Well, he's been he's an all-conference player. When you're an all-conference player in this conference, you're pretty good. So you take him out of the equation, it makes it tough. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's not about what we didn't have. It's about how good they are. They're good. They're really, really good. And Lon is an absolutely fantastic coach. I mean, he does things that puts people in places that are hard to guard. And you look at, we took 60 shots, they took 41. It's not supposed to be close. He does such a great job of giving people shots. They shoot 48 and 49%. We shoot 38. He does a great job. They made great adjustments defensively, and we're very fortunate.
Again on the right.
Did you happen to see the Connecticut-Cincinnati shot today?
No, I did not.
Connecticut hit about a 55-footer that sent it into the fourth overtime. But Cincinnati didn't really guard the guy that shot it. They sort of let him just run. Were you pleased with your defense the last 1.8 seconds? It looked like Heel had to double pump just to get the shot off.
I think he did. It's kind of a blur. You don't want to turn him loose, but you sure don't want to foul him. I think that's what our guys are thinking. They're trying to slow him down, but at the same time, you're trying not to foul him because he's a 90% free throw shooter. So I guess we take our chances. He from half court wanted to put it into the line for two.
Okay, let's go to the left side now. Coach's left.
Bob, what can you tell us, if you can, you changed on this game? Because not only did he not shoot well, he barely got shots up.
What we just tried to keep the ball out of his hands. Everybody's been asking me, how do you stop him? And I don't know how to stop him. The only thing I know is, it's hard to score if you don't have the ball. And all we just tried to, and those guys, they were honest. I mean, all we talked about was let's do everything we can possibly do and not let him get his hands on the ball. And we didn't leave him in pressure. It was more of a four-man press and somebody staying close enough to him. We turned him loose in Morgantown, and you turn him loose, it's bad news for you.
Now on Coach's right.
Matt Welch, DK Pittsburgh Sports. Coach, it seemed like early in the first half, Javon was stepping off a little bit from the point guard position because he was scoring a little bit more. Was that part of the game plan, or was that just kind of how the offense was running?
We have kind of hammed and egged it all year. We kind of, whoever's making shots, we try to get them shots. Jay Sean has kind of been the most consistent guy for us. And we try to throw it close to Devin as much as we possibly can. But those other guys, Dax has had games where he's had the hot hand, and we try to get it to him more. Tariq shot it really well last night. And so, we're going to try to get him more shots. It's just whoever's making shots. If you haven't noticed, we're not the most consistent shooters. It's just seemingly somebody generally makes them.
On the TV riser in the back.
Matt Hawes with West Virginia Illustrated. Coach, I'm sure this is not what you're thinking about at all right now, but I might as well ask. Do you feel as though your team deserves a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament with a win like this tonight?
You're right. I'm not. It's like I told those guys. Okay. We won. It's a win against a great team. But we came to win. We didn't come to play tomorrow. We came to win tomorrow. And that's going to be my total focus, and hopefully it's going to be their total focus.
Closing questions now for Coach. We'll go on the TV riser again.
Bob, it was in January whenever you faced the top 2 teams in the nation back-to-back. Now you face those same teams. What do you tell them heading into tomorrow night's game?
You had to bring that up, didn't you? We're just going to play to win. That's what we always do. I'm not into. I think this group is as competitive as just about any group that I've ever had, and that takes in a whole bunch of people. I just want them to do what they do, just go compete and play as hard as we can possibly play, and hopefully play well.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We'll let you go back and start preparing for tomorrow.
Thank you.